Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm just getting myself situated. I had to get my coffee. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing okay.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, how's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Let's get into it. I did watch Jasmine's live yesterday. It was quite interesting to me. Um Girl, I had it on 1.5, so didn't take me the full time. It took, I don't know, maybe a little over an hour, but um it was much more doable watching it because that slow live, that thing takes so long. Okay, it takes very long. Good morning, everyone. It's members and mods. It's Monday. um, we are in the middle of the drama. Guys, everyone has come out the gate with their own individual drama. So we're gonna just do a quick pass through because we're not doing Jasmine's whole live. I mean, that's if there's something specific you want to talk about, then let me know. Good morning, Facebook. Guys, our little Facebook family is growing, growing, growing. Go ahead and like the page. You will get a automatic invite to the group, and we just laugh and drop memes and gifs, and it's not that serious. It's a good time over there. So come through and come check out what's going on. I just want to thank everyone, specifically members and mods and everyone this morning. Um, but it's Members and Mods Monday. So I want to thank all the volunteers, people who volunteer their time to make the chat fun and keep it interesting, and also those who financially step forward and put their money where their mouth is, to help support this channel. And I appreciate that as well. Any of you watching out in the bushes, you guys are awesome because it is the watch time that counts. But also at the end of the day, it's the likes too. So I do appreciate the likes because it helps my recommend. I just want to thank everyone who's come forward recently, all of the new subscribers who've come through recently, you guys. It's very much appreciated, and we're growing. Okay, that's the objective, is to share this news and this gossip, and then also the community is growing, so people want to have a good time, people want to be informed, and people want to be entertained. So hopefully we're accomplishing all of that over here. um, if you would like to be Bougie Gang official, then just hit that join button, and you're welcome to come on in. Also, don't forget, you guys can show your member milestones. If you hit the $ button, I think it'll let you do your member milestone. So anyone who wants to come out and do your member milestone, feel free to do so. But good morning, everyone. Guys, really quick, I do want to address a couple little comments really quick. I'm not gonna pull them up specifically because I don't even know where they are, just to be honest. Let me see if I can find one or two. Somebody came out the bushes and has okay, so last week the video with the photos at the courthouse, y'all, it made some people very upset. And what I'm going to say to that is okay, like, at the end of the day, um, I just find it funny how some people are willing to laugh at certain things, but they can't laugh at other things. And what you find funny, everyone else is not going to find funny or even interesting for that matter. Um, it is completely okay to drag this one or that one. Look, if there's a drag that I feel is drag worthy, or something something that I feel like is worthy to be talked about or seen, or there's some tea. Let me tell you, the amount of information that is dropped in my inbox on a regular basis, you guys don't even see half of it. I'm sure that there's several people in the bushes right now or anywhere who know good and damn well that they've sent me clips and pictures and this, that, and the third, and they just never see the light of day, at least on my channel. You know what I'm saying? And not for any bad reason. It's just, it may not be consistent with maybe what I'm talking about on that day. It may have already hit the streets. It may not be something I want to talk about in that manner. It's lots of different things. People don't just send me stuff. I'm not just some sort of YouTube streets T-slore. Okay. So let's make that clear. And at the end of the day, there's a lot of commentary right now that is completely false. People are making up stories to try to, I don't know, insert themselves in something that they have nothing to do with, to try to come up with a way that they missed out on some tea. But like, number one, I don't give two shits because anything that anyone's doing on anyone else's channel, and I mean anyone else, I don't care. Okay, I don't care enough. I run my own channel over here. I run my own content. I don't care if you are a best friend or somebody I would like wipe my feet on as I enter a door. The bottom line is I do my own stuff over here. I don't worry about what anyone's doing over there or anywhere. And at the end of the day, stop worrying about what the fuck I'm doing. That's just blaming it, okay? So people are mad. So all of a sudden, like I'm getting a bunch of like, oh, this is disgusting. How could you da 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 da? Meanwhile, everybody's over there at the Shade Room, TMZ, this channel, that channel. It's like, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. Like all of a sudden, everyone has sprout wangs, has choir robes on, and is playing holier than thou. That shit don't fly over here because what you need to understand is sis doesn't care. Okay? Sis does not care. And at the end of the day, if you know, that's the bottom line. Olivia, as far as Olivia specifically and having her picture taken unbeknownst to her, that's life. That's called being out in society today. Like I stated before, regarding the man who just got arrested for the murders in Idaho. Did you see how many cameras he showed up on? Did you see that? Like be having cameras out in society today is just a part of life. You can get caught in some pictures or someone could take your picture out in the world and that's just it and that's all. Like that's it. So that's not my problem. And me putting the news out that people wanted to see is my problem too because that's my channel and I chose to run with that story and chose to run with those pictures, okay? Now, as far as people feeling a way that Olivia deserves privacy, Olivia could have done a couple of things. Olivia didn't have to go live after she was at the Santa install and chose to talk about on 3 videos. She went live, she told the original story, then she went live again the next day, and then she put out a vlog a week later with 3 damn different stories. And she went and filed police reports, temporary restraining orders. Now, that's someone who wants privacy. Can you tell me that? That's privacy. So you want privacy, but you go live 2 times, put up a video, damn, file reports, all of those things. So that person is crying for privacy. Okay. Interesting. See, what happens is there's someone who's really dumb, who's got a bunch of other dumb people actually feeling sorry for her. And then there's some people out here also feeling sorry for themselves because they can't find tea if a teapot hit them upside their head. So they're mad because someone who wasn't even looking for no tea, because I'm happy doing my reactions, reviews, and commentary on these videos. I'm not a reporter out here. I'm not a super sleuth, and I don't go beating the bushes for tea. I really don't. But if someone decides that they saw something and they want someone who's reputable to say something, well, that's just who they came to. Okay. Period. So whatever. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. I do not look, you know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal, but I just thought I would address the comments regarding Olivia deserves privacy. If Olivia wanted privacy, she wouldn't have come out publicly. She would have filed her restraining orders and her papers um in private, and she wouldn't have been looking for an audience of people that she does not seem to understand don't rock with her like that. She went live on 2 occasions to tell people who don't give a fuck about what happened 2 different ways. And then does a vlog about it and talks about it some more. Okay? And then after the pictures came out, Sis was actually kind of smitten. She thought it was funny. She said, if somebody wanted a picture, they could have just asked. No, it was more funnier just taking candid camera, because out in the world people can do what they want. She could have been taking pictures of those shiny ass floors and you just happen to be in it. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is this: there's no privacy out in the public domain. Once you walk your ass outside the house, you are getting hit by multiple cameras. You could be getting photographed from the street. You don't know what the fuck is happening. You really don't. So at the end of the day, you want privacy? Um, I mean, that's anybody. You know what I mean? We are not responsible for what is happening out here in the public domain. You step outside your house, you can be hitting about 20 cameras before you get out your neighborhood. And and that's it. Someone could be in their house doing a whole photo shoot of you walking up and down the street, and you will never know it unless it hits someplace where you're going to see it. That's it. So, I don't know. That's just my take on that. So people can come drop as many messages as they want. I really don't care. The bottom line is this: the pictures were taken and the pictures were posted, and a lot of people enjoyed that didn't, who left a message. I don't think I even really responded to. I think I responded to 1 or 2 people, but I'm going to let you, the people, bougie gang, respond to the idiots who seem to think that people should have something better to do. Someone said this morning, why don't you go to Walmart? Or I forgot what this lady said. I was just like, girl, stop it. What did she say? Let me find it. I thought it was kind of like, okay. Um, okay. So someone, this isn't the one that I was talking about from this morning, but y'all are weirdos. Y'all are weirdos for real. Um, so it's under the exclusive photos. She isn't a celebrity for you guys to be reaching for this far. It's a whole new year. How about we try and change the topic? It's getting old. Okay, so I get it. So I don't know if Sis is a subscriber or not. I'm hovering over her. I don't know that she's ever even commented over here. Because normally if someone comments, there is some sort of, you get a badge. So in the back of in YouTube, you get a badge like this person has subscribed for 1 year. Um there's people who sometimes I can see this person is a top commenter. So YouTube gives kind of distinctions to people like in the back office where you can kind of tell like how much they're commenting, so to speak, right? So I said, if the topic is so old and there are other topics slash subjects on this page, what made you choose to click on this one? Like, if this is an old topic and you see it's about Olivia and you don't think that she's worthy, why are you here? Okay. She says, defend this sad shit if you want to. It's weird. No matter how you try to justify it, you're way too grown for this. Look, I have a reaction, review, and commentary channel. I do commentary on the YouTube streets, specifically momming. Okay. Like maybe you don't understand that. See, I guess I'm gonna talk about this for a minute. Some people really seem to think that this shit is personal. I don't know Olivia. I don't know Jasmine. I don't give a fuck. I comment on the YouTube streets. That's my beat. Okay. Now, what I talk about on the YouTube streets, it can vary, but for the most part, it's momming. Okay. And specifically some damn train wreck ass subpar moms that I have come to know from watching their videos. And that's it. Like, to me, you need to move on, sis. Okay. Because if you don't like it over here, then this might not be for you. You're way too damn grown for this. Look, I'm not way too damn grown for anything. Okay. Energy you're wanting to put out. Look, and people don't really understand, and it's not my job to prove to you that this is my part-time, but at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not going to share my earnings and it's none of your business. But at the end of the day, if you saw my statement at the end of the year that Google is getting ready to send to me on what I made in 2022, yeah, you might be out here trying to grab this bag too. Okay. Don't let people who can barely get out of bed and can barely post a video make you think that it's not. It's not. Okay. Olivia is living over in a trailer park and I'm not. Okay. Okay. So at the end of the day, yeah, don't knock the hustle, sis, because that's what this is. And maybe some of you would not know a hustle. Since there's a hustle sitting right in front of you, you should be able to grasp that if you were of somebody who knows how to make a bag. Okay. So, but yeah, these people, there's some people who are mad in the comments, and I'm not really going to address it more than once. If I respond, I respond, but I'm not going to go back and forth and argue with people about shit that I post on my channel that you don't have to come to. At the end of the day, if people did not like it, then people would not have been clicking on it at the rate that they clicked on it. It appears that the people who are subscribed to this channel and who come through actually enjoyed it. And I'm glad they did. Okay. So that's that on that. I wanted to address a couple of things. Another thing that came up is regarding Keisha. The videos from Keisha this weekend. People were kind of like, I mean, you guys in Camel Toe Estates, it's just like, y'all. There are people who are still kind of like, I cannot believe this girl has had her house for a year and it's still not done. I mean, there have been total tear downs, total renovations, restorations, all kinds of stuff that people have completed in the past year, and this girl is still working on her home. So, yeah, a lot of people have a lot to say about that. But we'll talk more specifically on that, I guess maybe tomorrow, because she is getting ready to get into those renovations videos, which I don't even know why. I mean, if you really think about it, at the end of the day, it's like, girl, you've been in this house for a whole entire year. No, you did not move in until it became more necessary, when the county of Fulton decided to file those papers, or your apartment complex filed those papers with the county of Fulton, regarding rental payments and things of that nature. But I guess people are still shocked at the amount of contractors, the amount of labor, the amount of alleged problems, all of the things that have happened over the last year, at why your house is not done. Okay. Some people were asking about the homeschooling. I know little to nothing about that. I don't know if the lady is homeschooling or not. I know that she has talked about missing the deadline for preschool, but at the end of the day, kids only get to be kids once. And if they miss the cutoff, if the city and state is not worried about what a kid does until they're 4 or 5 years old and able to sit down in a seat for pre-K or K, then I'm certainly not going to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her problem. And if she's homeschooling or not, I mean, at the end of the day, Keisha talks a lot about a lot of things, and whether it's accurate or not, girl, we know how that how that rolls out most occasions.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Girl, sis likes to tell stories and create drama and all kinds of stuff like that. So, girl, we are not going to worry our pretty little heads over what sis got going on over there. Because, like I said, if the state and the city aren't concerned, honey, you think I am? Girl, I don't get paid for that. I get paid to do this commentary, and as far as what's going on over there with the little pastels, girl, outside of those fugazi halls and stuff like that, girl, I am not interested, okay? Um period. Okay? But yeah, a lot of commentary on what's going on over there. We are going to see what's going on with that kitchen, but Keisha says that she has the kitchen almost ready. She's going to reveal the dining room, which I'm kind of like, do you think we've seen the dining room? You don't think we saw the dining room? The dining room has been seen. Where is it that you think we have not seen the dining room yet? The dining room has been seen. Splash shows everything. I'm telling you, when Splash puts up a video, those are videos that you want to see if you want to see the house, because he shows everything. We've seen the dining room, we've seen all that stuff. So I don't know, girl. Um, she's getting ready to start putting up house content videos. And I'm thinking to myself, haven't you been putting up house content videos? I mean, I don't get it. She hasn't specifically put up like, "Hey, this is when we remodeled the kitchen." But girl, yeah, V, seriously, it is a mess, okay? It's a mess. It's a shame. But girl, we're gonna let her do what she does, and then we're gonna be here to watch these videos. But I I just wanted to be clear and just kind of set the agenda for 2023. If you put it out on these YouTube streets and it comes across my computer and I want to talk about it, damn it, I'm gonna. If you don't like it, too bad. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch over here. Like, that's just it, and that's all. It's reactions, reviews, and commentary. That's what it was last week. That's what it was last month. That's what it was last year. And that's what it's going to be moving on into the future. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So I'm not promising you anything else. Reactions, reviews, and commentary. Okay. She needs to learn how to properly hang drapes, because, Hugh, her explanation on having a hard time finding blinds when there are blind showrooms specifically made for blinds for any room and any length. Y'all, I would say something, but I'm not trying to help nobody. Um, yeah, I would say something, but I'm not trying to help nobody. There are many, many options available for very nice drapes, and that come in an array of lengths and budgets. Let's just be real. Because, we might be working with certain budgets. I mean, everyone's got a budget. Some people have unlimited budget, and some people have a tight budget, and some people have no budget, right? At the end of the day, there is something for everyone's budget. Okay. Um, I don't know what that woman's doing, and maybe they like the wide openness. I mean, that's it. The house doesn't flow. I stopped watching when this live started, but she started with that closet. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. The house doesn't flow. I stopped watching when this live started, but oh, okay. Is she showing something now? Did she drop a video? I'm assuming she probably dropped a video this morning. I hadn't seen it yet. Um, if Big K quit spending money on that beef jerky stomach, it's a problem. Those failed swimming lessons, expensive. Why? I mean, it's good that the kids know how to swim, but where is the pool that they go swimming at? Is it just lessons? Like, you have to apply the lessons. I mean, I think she took them to Great Wolf, but Great Wolf doesn't really give you a lot of opportunity to swim when you're just kind of in the play area doing the slides and kind of like the wet kind of play experience. I don't know if they were jumping in and out of pools like that. Um I don't like, you know what I mean? Like Great Wolf, I don't like those type of places because it's too many little kids. And if they don't have swimmers on, you're just sloshing around in pee. Let's be honest, guys. Any of you, like, we all know this. People pee in the pools. Okay? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. Yeah. I'm just not. So, those places to me are kind of gross. Um, a water park outside, I don't know, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of filtering. I know that here in my area, the water park at Carowinds, I mean, if they see something in the water, they will literally shut the pool down. And I know last time we went, and this was a couple of years ago because this was right before the pandemic. We didn't go this year. Um, it there was a situation. I don't know if it was a kid. I'm not sure what happened, but when I heard that there was poop or something in the pool, the big wave pool, they had to literally shut it down, and that thing goes 8 feet deep, and it's the big wave pool, right? They shut it down because I guess something was in the water. It was time to pack up and go. We left. The other mom I was with and Farah and her little good friend, we left. It was like, "Oh, it's time to go." Yeah. Who wants to be like, come on. There's weird people out here that do silly stuff. So having your kid out here or doing weird shit in a public pool, that's nasty. So whatever. Anyway, let's get into something else I saw. I just want to talk about this really quick because we talk about financial literacy and being responsible as a woman. And this is a woman who is a big girl. She's too grown with her grown self, because apparently there's some people out here that have a problem with grown women telling younger women who are fucking around out here not to fuck around. Okay, because if your contemporaries, meaning the people your same age, for the dummies in the back, aren't going to tell you, I am. Okay, because apparently there's a problem if someone who has some age and some wisdom and who got up out their own way says something about something. I don't understand that, but it's not my job to do that, but I'm just going to keep doing what I do, which is manage my channel and continue to manage my business, right? But I want to talk about this really quick, this clip, and then we're gonna go over to Jasmine's. I guess I wanted to talk about a little bit of Strong Mommy Chrissy too, because girl, sis was claiming she got a couple of dudes that she's seeing, and that's cool. I mean, sis, if you want to date, that's your business. I just wouldn't like have any more babies, but that's just me because there's more things to do in 2023 than continue to have a bunch of kids. But especially when you have nine, it's not like she has two. Sis has nine, but I don't manage her uterus, and that's her business. But let's get into this really quick. I just want you guys to hear straight from the horse's mouth when dick gets in the way, how it can cost you financially. Okay. All right. Are we up for that? Been working a long time. Sis is mature. Okay. She met a guy late in life and got married. You know, her and they had the little girl, they got married. Situation didn't work out, but she's got her kid, and that's good, right? Sis didn't get a prenup. She was so lost in the sauce that she forgot that she's actually earned some coin and put it all on the line because she thought she was going to be with this guy. Welcome and good morning to everybody coming in. She has no prenup. Do you guys remember before Candy got married? Her mother put her foot down like, you better get that prenup. Okay. Now Todd is over there. I don't know if he's behaving, not behaving, but I know Candy got paperwork. She got papers. Okay. Kenya did not. Kenya has made a lot of money on Real Housewives. Kenya came to Real Housewives. She is a richer woman today coming from Real Housewives than she was coming into Real Housewives. She had a name, but those pockets, those coins have definitely increased. And homie is trying to take her to the cleaners. It's used to be. Girl, Tennessee, say it one more time. Let's
You
listen.
guys are trying to figure out where to go from there. Yeah, exactly. Well, I feel confident that prenup.
Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. There's a sis out somewhere who might come across this and be like, I'm glad I saw that. Let's be real, guys. At the end of the day, some of you have some coins. Some of you own a home. Some of you got a couple of dollars. At the end of the day, you just need to put in writing what's yours, what's not yours, what will be yours, what things are going to look like. Have we not spent a lot of time this year watching and seeing what happened with Wendy Williams? Is Wendy Williams putting on shows and stunts she could get so she could be in a position where she wasn't going to have to pay out millions of dollars to this man anymore because of Wendy's condition and what she's got going on due to her contracts. Yes, she doesn't have to pay her swindling ass husband and his baby mama anymore. Okay, if you want to work your whole life to run into a nice looking man and lose everything, that's your business, but don't say sis didn't tell you. And at the end of the day, yeah, your friend sitting next to you obviously can't tell you that. Okay. It has to be okay, girl, Tia Mowry. Okay. Tia, I think I'm not surprised that she has a good backing behind her because her whole family was in the business. Her brothers, obviously her sisters, she has her twin and then they have the other sister. There's like about 5 kids and they put all those kids in the business, right? At the end of the day, Tia, there's a video. I think I set it to the side that I wanted to talk about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Tia and that man that she married, he seems like he was a jerk the whole time. I feel like he's kind of a different version of a Chris. Like just low key rude, um maybe even high key rude, but just kind of low key, a little bit, just kind of cutting her off at the ankles whenever he could get a chance to kind of make her sound stupid and just say things like, you get on my nerves, or just kind of expressing himself in a negative way, but trying to pass it off as a joke. Um, I wonder if she just kind of woke up one day, and I'm talking about Corey Hardick exactly, and just realized, now what did you say? You know what I mean? Like, it's a mess. It's a mess. Tennessee, you think Tia is a disgrace? What? Because how she's happily divorcing right now. She is sashaying all over the place. Yeah, it is. I think that she got caught up. I think that this is just my impression. This is my impression. Um, I think Tia and Tamara were working a lot. They didn't have time for anything, anyone. Their parents were sheltering them. And she met a guy at the bus stop. She picked a guy up from the bus stop, I guess, that looked familiar. And the rest is history. He moved in, right? Like, does it sound familiar? She saw a guy she knew from acting classes or auditions or something. They picked him up and he moved in and never left, became her baby father. And I don't know, the rest is history. The rest is they got married, they had some kids. I think Tia is seeing how badass she is in her 40s. She looks amazing, she's smart, she knows how to earn coin, and she can do this damn thing. And she is, I guess, I don't know, word on the street was that she felt like he wasn't contributing enough to the household, but that can't just be the only reason. There's probably more that frustrates her about him other than the fact that he's not contributing. Um, I don't really know. V, her dark skin, her beautiful dark self with the light was important to her. I don't know why, but okay. And you're talking about who? Um, you can't tell. He's kind of narcissist, but undercover. Yeah, I think he's kind of like a Chris. He's more of like a broker Chris. A lot, it's unfortunate, but some of these guys, I'm not saying a lot of these guys, but some of these guys who attach themselves to these very, very successful women who low key hate them. I don't know that Todd is like that with Candy, but it does seem that there is literally like some of these women end up marrying some of these guys that low key hate you. Like literally, and it's obvious to us, but for some reason they don't really see like, yeah, homie kind of doesn't like you, sis. He's up here playing you right in your face and you're not even seeing it. Like it's weird, right? Um I think Kenya's husband was kind of like that too. The man wasn't even that good looking though. Kenya is beautiful. Kenya washes him out to dry every day. Kenya wasn't no ugly woman. Kenya is absolutely stunning. That man who she was with looks like just a regular ass light skinned dude. Um, if that's what you guys were talking about, like the colorism, I don't know if she was selected him because he was light and she figured, I don't know. I don't know. She's beautiful to me. If she would have had a daughter that looks just like her and same complexion, it really shouldn't have mattered at any, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kenya is so beautiful. And if she would have reproduced a child that looked exactly like her, she still would have been winning, period, because she's a beautiful woman. And I don't know why she would think she needed to go to this guy to give her what she thinks she wanted in a child. And if that's what she did, well, then maybe that's why you're in the situation you're in. You need to be with someone that you love and respect and want to build a family with, not someone who's coming from a certain gene pool that you think is going to serve you up what you think you want. Go to the sperm bank for that. Like, damn it. Like, she could have just gone to the sperm bank. Okay. Like, Kenya has to understand, ma'am, you were Miss USA. You weren't Miss USA because you were looking like 10 miles of bad road. You were Miss USA because at that moment in time, people found you to be the most beautiful of the lineup of women who were supposed to be the most beautiful of every 50 state. So what? I don't even understand that. So that's weird to me. That she would think that, what was his name? Mark Daly, his corny behind, girl, bye. Mm-mm. No. Like we have to learn how to love ourselves in the skin that we're in. And I mean that like in totality, not just your complexion, your body, your everything. And once you accept that, people, it's not even an issue for people, but people can pick on and hone in on what you find what you have an issue with, right? People are able to identify people's weaknesses, and it's interesting how people can hone in on what bothers people most. um what you think, Phaedra? Girl, I don't know if she liked Apollo because Apollo was light skinned. She was into Apollo. Like, let's not forget. Go back to the beginning of time when we saw Phaedra with Apollo. She had been knowing Apollo for a minute. And I mean, look, I think look, at the end of the day, there is a lot of variety within people of African American descent. I'm gonna say it like that. African American, the African American experience has a lot of diversity, right? There is nothing wrong with seeing a guy that you find attractive. If the only reason why you will date someone is because they're this and they're that, well, I mean, you're missing out on a lot of the population and you're opening up yourself to some misery, because that prototype that you're looking for might end up disappointing you, because really and truly all you're after is an attribute, not the person, right? If all you want is a rich man and you find a rich man but he is a damn fool, it's going to be a problem, right? If all you want is someone who is light skinned or dark skinned, and that's all you want is 6'2" and chocolate and a bald head, and he turns out to be a big bum, well, that's your problem. If it's light skinned and curly hair and appears to have it all together but doesn't, that's going to be your problem. If all you want is an attribute for the men, if all you want is a big booty and she's dumb as a bag of rocks, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go after the attribute over the person. If they are what you like, if they have the aesthetic, if you will, that you like, and they are someone who you can relate to, then that's even better. But if it's just the attribute that makes you want to sign on, their daddy is rich, they're this, they're that, they're the third, yeah, that's not going to be something that's going to sustain a relationship. That's just dumb. Okay? If it's because the sex was good, yeah, that's going to get boring after a while. You know what I'm saying? Um, Anywho, Apollo was broke too and seemed he wasn't about her like that. Well, when they first met, they were probably both broke. She was getting ready to she was either in or getting ready to go into law school. And I think she just liked him. I don't know if she liked him because he was light skinned. I think she just liked him. I think they were into each other. To me, that first season of Real Housewives, when she was pregnant, they were walking around horny as I don't know what. Girl, who was that? Who you talk? Oh, yes, Camel Toe Estates. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So we just talked about Kenya. Interesting, right? Kenya had no prenup. What do we know? What did we walk away with? She's going through a miserable, horrible divorce that's costing her a lot of money because homie doesn't want to sign papers because clearly he wants something. And according to Kenya, he doesn't even see the baby like that. She has to make the way out of no way for him to see his daughter. Okay? She has to create the opportunities for him to see his kid versus him coming to see the kid and sending for the kid. It's like Kenya has to have her hand in everything rather than him coming, picking up the kid and making shit pop. So I don't know. I don't know why he thinks he deserves something above and beyond what he actually really deserves, but I guess he's trying to go for maybe child support. The new kind of ish that men go for is wanting to get a bag off of a sis, right? Let me see. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate, right, guys? I don't know. My dog has recently gotten into this barking thing, and it's so annoying. Okay. Guys, let's get into this video real quick. Give me just one. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, guys, we're not gonna play this whole thing, but we're gonna talk over it, mostly because I did watch this whole video. I found it interesting. So this is what happened. So Jasmine comes on and she's now playing around with filters. Why she's doing that is really weird to me, but she's playing around with these filters and I'm not really sure, but Jasmine loves to imitate or to copy what other people are doing. So apparently someone was doing something that she thought was interesting, and now all of a sudden she's playing around with the
What's
YouTube
up, you guys?
filters
Hit the like on the way in. Sorry,
because keep in mind she doesn't really.
That's
I mean,
mine.
let me hit that instead of because she's not saying nothing. So basically, I think so. Chris was making kimchi noodles, right? And I don't know why it took damn near an hour to get her some damn noodles, but this was a 2-hour live, and it took roughly. He's in the kitchen and she finally got her noodles somewhere around like 50 minutes. What was he doing? Like, why is it that it takes damn 45 to 50 minutes to get some noodles popping? Okay. So I think that basically she was coming on live to talk about Medusa, and she wanted 100 likes, and then 100 likes went to 150 likes, and then it went to 200 likes. Good morning to everyone coming in. Good morning. Good morning. It's members. It's Mads. Good morning. But she's talking, and y'all, I was making eggplant parmesan yesterday, so I had time and I listened to this whole thing. And of course, she's sitting up here drinking. And this is what I'm gonna say. Now, as far as her going live to talk about the drama, of course, that's what I was there for. But for her subscribers, why does it take not getting likes and not getting what you want? Excuse me, that's not what I wanted to show. Why does it take not getting likes and not getting the reaction from the audience that you want for you to actually sit and talk to your audience like you got some damn sense? Okay? Because actually, even though this was some bullshit on her side, um this is actually the type of live that her audience, her real, like her Jazzy fam, the people who think she's an awesome mom, the people that think she's an awesome mom, this is what they want from her, actually. Okay. This is what they want. But what she really wanted to do was come with the shits. That's what she wanted to do. Okay. You follow me? This was not the intention of the live. The live was to run that bullshit. She wanted to talk about Medusa. She wanted to run Chris's business. And she sat up there acting like she couldn't do shit until she got a certain amount of likes. And y'all, people were damn near asleep. I mean, it was damn Saturday night, and people were tired. And the live was boring as fuck. See, I don't watch these things live typically because unless it's like a complete shit show and I'm not sure if it's going to show the next day. But this chick was live and I'm sure people probably fell asleep. The shit was boring as hell. It's boring. It's boring. Okay. All right. Okay. She didn't ask for likes when she cursed her mom out. She wants for likes because she's trying to pimp out Chris's story. That's why. Okay. And she didn't get the likes, so she just sat up there and continued to small talk, which that was fine for me. Girl, I was making eggplant parmesan yesterday because I was looking at the bullshit happen. Because I know when I clock in on this, I'm going to collect a bag, right? Okay. That's what it's all about. But see, Jasmine, instead of just running up her tea, see, at the end of the day, Jasmine, this is the thing. You control you. You can't control everybody else. You want people to keep coming back for the bullshit? Drop it. If you want to sit up here and hold it hostage, see, there's nothing wrong with asking for likes, but I'm going to hit you guys up to something. Recently on the YouTube streets, getting likes comes like almost like a popularity contest. And people feel like if they're not getting a certain amount of likes, then you must not love me or you must not rock with me. That's the dialogue. Like if I was sitting here with 10 likes right now, it's because y'all don't love me and y'all don't like me. Okay. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. If you feel like you need to hold up your live because people aren't coming through with the way you want them to come through, then I guess that's what people are going to do. But understand, when you don't have that type of clout and people aren't going to come through and like the live the way you want them to like the live, well, you know what's going to happen is you're going to sit up there and make small talk when you really wanted to run the shits, and you're going to look silly because now they're playing games with you. At the end of the day, ask people to hit the like button because it's the right thing to do. If you like the programming and you want it to show up in your feed, especially when you're not subscribed, that's how it's going to do it. Okay? If people want little to no commercials, hit that like button. Okay? But you should, people who want to hold their show hostage for some likes, do that and see how it turns out. At the end of the day, Strong Mommy Chrissy seems to do that, and it's like a little game. And I think that people feel like, okay, Strong Mommy Chrissy does it. Well, I guess I'm going to do it too. And then we're going to see how it goes. But look, at the end of the day, everybody can't do what everybody does, okay? Everybody doesn't have the same clout with their audience, put it that way. And if Strong Mommy Chrissy's audience shows up to give her what she wants, then that's just how it goes. There's still people in the bushes who are not hitting up on them likes. Absolutely. But Jasmine, what you have to understand right now, sis, is that you don't have that type of clout with your audience, and nobody's doing nothing for you if they don't want to. There are people out here who like to just see you squirm. There are people out here who like to see you look silly, slow, and stupid. And then there's your core audience that are going to hit the like button and beg for likes with you and be mad because really and truly, girl, they don't rock with you like that. They're going to sit and small talk with you because they don't have shit else to do. They don't have no dicks to jump on. They're not at a party. And clearly they don't value their sleep. So they're going to just sit there with you and talk this boring shit for an evening because that's just what you're providing. And clearly out of the millions of other channels that have programming going on, they're choosing to sit and watch you. Okay. That's my take on it.
I want the real
But
spaghetti.
sis was sitting up here trying to act cool.
He wanted the real deal spaghetti. He took them green beans too.
But not. Okay.
It's just what's it called again? 20 port. 20 port. It's really good. Got my one glass. Jazz. It's good. Jazz, tell homie Chris what's up. Legend of
Chris is a certified bum. Okay. He knows that he has been getting raked over the coals as a bum dad. Okay. He has been getting raked over the coals all weekend, and that he's shown himself to be a bum on the YouTube streets. Everybody knows it, right? His baby moms talk about him behind his back. He has been outed as a bum daddy, and she comes live talking about some damn 20 port.
When I bring in the camera,
the fuck?
It makes things hectic. It makes me have to wake up early. If I want to record certain things, especially with the kids back in school, I gotta wake up early and I have to have my mindset.
This girl is such a fucking bum. Okay.
We gotta do way better than that. 31 likes. I know
31
at least
likes.
100 of y'all love me. Not just 31. At least 100 of y'all love me.
It's like, why so personal? At the end of the day, look, don't say my speech, but at the end of the day, stop making it so personal, okay? Because there are people in the bushes, sis, that don't like you. Don't you understand that? They really don't. But you're holding up your progress. But she got 2 hours in. I don't know what her watch time looked like, but she got 2 hours in. I mean, if she's lucky, people maybe did fall asleep. Because if they fell asleep, guess what? They fell asleep and she still got those minutes. It doesn't matter if you're watching. If your TV's on and you fell asleep, girl got her watch time in. Okay. Make no mistake.
Me and my hubby's on date 1,738 tonight. Well, congratulations to that date. What are y'all doing tonight? Hey, mods. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Chris.
What's going on?
Ew.
I'm so ready. Who has their Christmas tree still up? We do.
Yeah.
This is probably the longest our tree's been up. Right, babe?
Has it?
I think this is the longest because the first time you took it down for me because I was over it. And then I think, did I take it down last year or did you take it down? No.
Chris is barely.
One year I did a video of me taking.
She's trying to go down Christmas memory lane, and it's like, girl, Chris is barely there. Do you understand? He's not really there like that, Jasmine. Jasmine doesn't seem to understand that Chris is literally along for the ride. He's just there because he don't have nowhere else to go. Chris has backed himself into a wall.
What should we do for the kids for
and
Valentine's
he
Day? I've
has
seen a
he
trending
has
thing on TikTok, and I'm
nothing.
really thinking about doing. I showed it today already. Like Valentine's they're like rings, like giant ring pops. Go ahead and hit the like on the way in. 51 people love me. Okay, we getting somewhere, but it's 300 y'all in here. So can we get at least 100 people? I know y'all love me. Okay, I know a lot of y'all love me. I can't just not
She
like
starts.
y'all.
Okay, so let's
I do that
advance
all
a
the time,
little
but
bit.
I'm really not.
So the conversation just keeps going on and on and on about damn likes and all of this foolishness. Trying to be who's most popular on the YouTube streets, and nobody is here for it, girl. You sound stupid. And I did get a question in my comments last week about Jasmine still wearing them damn Pinocchio ass troll hermit garden gnome shoes that she loves to wear. I do not understand where Jasmine picked these shoes up, but if she doesn't throw them away with that godforsaken wig, that her corona wig, girl, looking like a whole crazy woman, okay? But yeah, she's sitting up there trying to play like her and Chris are like Saturday night fun couple. And this is just sad that you two are sitting around eating ramen noodles at 11 o'clock at night. Did you guys not eat dinner?
I haven't posted what I plan on doing. I want to do like an editing class special for y'all. Since it's 2023, I want to do a special for y'all, but we're just going to have to take it a step at a time. Okay. Because it might not happen this month only because like I said before, we want to move and I kind of want my own little space to do that type of stuff because I want privacy. And my desk, of course, is right here.
See, this is someone who has options. She's talking to you guys about something in the future that's not going to happen. Okay. And she is promising things. So she wants to give hope to her community that she is going to produce something that she's not. She is putting an obstacle in her way. See, people who like to earn coin, people who like to earn bags, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is some Mom Motivation Monday right now. If you like to earn coin and like to earn a bag, you're not going to let anything get in your way. Can you guys hear me this morning? Can you hear me? You're not going to let some lame ass get in your way. You're not going to let your location get in your way. You're going to take your big ass to Starbucks, or you're going to get a green screen, and you could be in the damn middle of Madrid for what anybody knows. You just need to tell the people in your house to be quiet while you are making a bag. Okay? You need to arrange something for your kids to do. You need to ask Chris to take them somewhere. You need to wait until they are gone for the weekend. Like, why is it rocket science? Because we know the footprint of your house. Jasmine, just say you're lazy as fuck. You don't want to do the classes because you have low self-esteem and you're not really even sure that you can even instruct people on how to edit because you're still trying to figure out how your 10-year-old says that she figured out how to edit off of you. Okay? She doesn't even, Kaylin, how did you learn how to edit? I learned how to edit from you, Mom. Kaylin learned how to edit because editing has been made easy. 5-year-olds can edit. Okay? Editing is not that big of a deal. You have to learn how to do it, and then you will get better over time. You don't need an editing class. You need to get some film. You need to film something, and then you need to get into a program and learn how to use it. Once you learn the editing basics in one, you transfer that over to another program and you just get better over time. See, there's people out here that think that this woman actually knows what the fuck she's doing and think that she is goals. Okay? Can we talk about that this morning? This woman has been on YouTube for 10 years, but you've been on YouTube for 10 minutes and you want to put videos together like hers. Why? See, people are too busy trying to compete with people you can't compete with. You can't compete with someone who's been doing something for 10 years. Compete with yourself. And if you're lucky, you might surpass that person in skills and abilities. You see, Peach did it. Do you think Peach came and asked Jasmine for an editing class? Even if she did, it doesn't matter because Peach doesn't even hardly edit no videos. Okay? Okay? What you're going to be successful in might not be what you think you're going to be successful in may not necessarily be what you're successful in. I came on here doing vlogs. Okay? I came on here a mommy vlogger. And what am I doing right now? I'm doing commentary. Because for some reason in my vlogs, I started running my mouth and talking about topics and realized, oh, I'm sitting doing commentary as I'm commuting back and forth to work. And I realized that was a channel. And that was not the content that I needed to have on my vlog channel. So I made a commentary channel. And my commentary channel became more successful than my vlog channel. But the skills that I learned editing videos as a vlogger, I use as a blogger now because I make overlays, I make intros, I put commentary videos together. It's all a walk. It's all experience. It's all in your tool bag. But there's people who just want to go pick up a ready-made tool bag, okay? And there's just some things in this life that you actually have to do. And Jasmine is not the person to give you the download to compensate or give you all of the experience that you think you want overnight and not have to learn it. Okay? It doesn't surprise me that Jasmine has this type of audience because when I watch other people, I don't really see people clamoring and asking, "Can you teach me your talent? Can you?" Because Jasmine got hers off a clout chase off of Strong Mommy Chrissy, and that's the type of audience she attracts. Okay, I said it. I did. I
Before she opened
said
up all her
it.
clothes, Pamela's on that clothes. She like clothing.
That's
And
why she has such
she has
weird
all her clothes in her
ass
drawer, but she also
weirdo
she likes to do her
subscribers
little
over there.
videos when she get ready. She like to get ready with me. She's into preppy content. Are y'all familiar with that for kids? They're like preppy content. And she likes to like little get ready with me.
And she does a really good job.
She does really good, like really, really good. And I was just like, who taught you how to edit? She said, I just watched you edit.
There you go.
Chris, why don't you learn about what your daughter likes? How about that? Chris, why don't you go and find out what Paris likes to do? What kind of videos does she like? Does she do videos? Chris is such a bum. How are you sitting up here commenting on other people's kids when word on the street is that you're not even interacting with your own? Why don't you go over there to the twins and see what the twins are getting into? Okay? Okay. But Jasmine's sitting over there in her bonnet seeing what Medusa's talking about, and Chris is such a bum that he can't even address it himself. He's got to let Jasmine come on here and play cap to address his baby mom. So Chris had a bum for a daddy that he's mad at, and Chris wants to have the same thing for himself. Clearly, okay.
Girl, Kaylee already said, yeah, she don't want to go. She wants to get an academic scholarship. Remember, she told us that
she don't want to go to college.
Yeah, she prefers to. Who said they want to travel? Where was that her? Or Maya? Maya wants to travel. She wants to do a lot of traveling, and Kaylin kind of just
see how Jasmine loves to change the subject. Kaylin doesn't want to go to college.
So y'all make sure y'all get the likes up.
And he's very adamant about supporting that.
We have to discuss, so make sure y'all get the likes up.
Don't let some bum with no dream dictate what goes on in your house with your children that aren't even his. Like, if Kaylin says she doesn't want to go to college and you as the mother want her to go to college, you going to let some bum overtalk you on your live stream and reiterate what you don't want for your children? Even though clearly Jasmine wants her daughter to go to college, so she's forgetting that Kaylin doesn't want to go to college, and Chris is over there adamantly reminding you on a live stream. These two are like so not on the same page.
They really want to travel the world. Was that her? Maya wants to travel. She wants to go to the store, and I was like, I want to do that, but then I had to sit back and think, like, they haven't even opened all their Christmas gifts yet. So why would I add to the problem? Like, we still trying to find some kind of organization as far as these Christmas gifts. Like, real.
Guys, you guys bought so much shit for this family that doesn't need a ton of shit that they're still opening Christmas gifts, and it is almost the middle of January. Okay. That's what y'all did on the YouTube streets. You bought and gave this. I mean, it's nice that her kids have had a nice Christmas, which they weren't even really with her most of Christmas. They were over there at their dad's house. But they have so many gifts. They still haven't opened everything yet. Meanwhile, this trick is over here putting iPads and Macs on wish lists with fake gold jewelry, ugly press-on nails, and damn romper sets that she went and got from my bougie favorites, okay? Make no mistake. Jasmine, next time you go to my store, make sure you buy something, okay?
Shit all in the hallway,
everywhere,
all in the garage.
Yeah, garage, hallway, and it's like, I feel like our house is just flooded with Christmas stuff. And Kaylin has her stuff. She was like, I don't want my stuff with theirs. She has her stuff separate. She put her stuff in her room. Her room, and it's not even open, y'all. Of course, she opened up all her clothes. Kaylin's on that clothes. She like clothing, and she has all her clothes in her drawer. But she also, she likes to do her little videos when she get ready. She likes to get ready with me. She's into preppy content. Are y'all familiar with that for kids? They're like preppy content, and she likes to like little get ready with me.
And she do a really good job.
She does really good, like really, really good. And I was just like, who taught you how to edit? She said, I just watched you edit.
There you go.
Girl, bye.
She told you she don't want to go to school.
Girl, Kayla already said, yeah, she don't want to go. She wants to get an academic scholarship. Remember, she told us that.
Like, Chris, that's my kid. You're not even in contact with your kid. Would you shut the hell up? Like, I'm running with the narrative that she wants an academic scholarship, but you are sitting up here contradicting what I'm saying about my kid. Okay? Are you kidding me? He's such a weirdo.
She prefers to. Who said they want to travel the world? Was that her or Maya?
See how Jasmine changes the subject?
Their Christmas gifts.
Just listen to this. Listen.
Like, we still trying to find some kind of organization as far as these Christmas gifts.
Like, real.
It's
shit all in the hallway,
everywhere,
all in the garage.
Yeah, garage, hallway, and it's like, I feel like our house is just flooded with Christmas stuff. And Kaylin has her stuff. She was like, I don't want my stuff with theirs. She has her stuff separate. She put her stuff in her room. Her room, and it's not even open, y'all. Of course, she opened up all her clothes. Kaylin's on that clothes. She like clothing, and she has all her clothes in her drawer. But she likes to do her little videos when she get ready. She likes to get ready with me. She's into preppy content. Are y'all familiar with that for kids? They're like preppy content, and she likes to like little get ready with me.
And she do a really good job.
She does really good, like really, really good. And I was just like, who taught you how to edit? She said, I just watched you edit.
There you go.
Just watch me edit. And
she told you she don't want to go to school.
I can't get past this woman who is basically just over bum. Okay. Allow this bum Negro who is not these kids' father to overtalk her and tell her what her kids want for their future when this bum doesn't even know what his daughter ate for dinner last night and probably doesn't know what his sons ate for dinner either.
Girl, Kaylee already said, yeah, she don't want to go. She wants to get an academic scholarship. Remember, she told us that.
She don't want to go to college.
Yeah,
She don't want to go to college. Chris is a bum, man. He's such a fucking bum. Now, I'm not saying he should sit there and let Jasmine lie, but what I'm saying is this: shut your mouth speaking on my daughter. Like, you sitting up here, you can't even speak on your daughter. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you speaking so aggressively on what my daughter's future plans are when you don't even know where yours is? Can you make that make sense for me? Girl, preppy content. I don't need Jasmine knows nothing about clothes. It will be a cold day in hell before I listen to anything of what Jasmine has to say on swag, style, clothing, anything of that nature. It's just a joke, okay? There's no way that I'm listening to him talk about anything of that nature or her.
Prefers to who said they want to travel the world? Was it her or Maya? Maya wants to travel. She wants to do a lot of traveling, and Caitlin kind of just, you know, have to be something. I don't know. So y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. We got 380 people in here, and I have a few things that we have to discuss. So make sure y'all get the likes up. We only got 73 likes.
Girl, because nobody really wanted to hear what y'all had to say. Just to be honest,
but I feel like adults do need that time sometimes, just to be, I feel like we always include the kids. Maybe I can include them into a separate video, and then maybe they do our own little separate Valentine thing. Legend, I don't know what we gonna do with Valentine. I don't even know where the heck he gonna be. He might be right there on my hip. That's my baby. Oh my God, Chris keeps saying that he's a daddy. Let me rephrase what I said. All of them are my babies. You know, sometimes I gotta rephrase stuff. All of them are my babies, but he's the baby. Like, he's the little one. Chris thinks that Legend is a daddy boy.
I know. I'm telling you.
Comment down below. Do y'all think he a daddy boy?
He is.
Y'all can't even see. Y'all can't even comment because
we don't care.
I don't record Chris doing everything with Legend.
Exactly. And the thing, and it's not she don't do it on purpose. It's just, it's just,
it'll be awkward for him to be like, babe, reenact that real quick. So that I can.
Man, look, that boy.
We don't care, Jasmine.
I'm telling you, he would jump out that bed for me, like, and
yeah.
She's seen that. Like,
he be trying.
He would jump.
Legendary is definitely a mama's
We don't
boy.
care.
Okay, so anyway, anywho, he would jump out that bed for me. He seen me about to leave. He crying.
He get mad when he leaves.
He's jumping.
He's like, please don't leave me with these people.
He go to work, Legend be like, it's like he has
a sense that I'm about to leave.
Like, he's about to leave. He wakes up and he's just staring at him, and I'm just like, dang, I didn't want you to wake up yet. Chris is a good daddy. Yes, he is. He is. I mean, I don't see a lot because he's not here. He's at work most of the time. But I told myself I'm going to attempt to vlog more content of him with Legend. So all of them are my babies, but he's the baby. Like, he's the little one. Chris thinks that Legend is a daddy boy.
So she says she's going to attempt.
Comment down below. Do y'all think he's a daddy
vlog
boy?
more?
Y'all can't even see. Y'all can't even comment because I don't record Chris doing everything with Legend.
Exactly. And the thing, and it's not she don't do it on purpose. It's just, it's just,
it'll be awkward for him to be like, babe, reenact that real quick. So that I can.
Man, look, that boy is a daddy's man. I'm telling you, he would jump out that bed for me, like, and she's seen that. Like,
he be trying.
He would jump.
Legendary is definitely a mama's boy.
Okay, so anyway, anywho, he would jump out that bed for me. He seen me about to leave. He crying.
He get mad when he leaves.
He's jumping. Like,
and in the morning, y'all, whenever
See, this is Chris's last chance at fatherhood, and he's trying so hard, even though he has messed up everywhere else. He is trying so hard to make this work because he doesn't want to miss out on fatherhood. So he's creating a scenario where it makes him seem like he's a wonderful dad. And brother man, until you do right by those other children, yeah, your dad card is canceled, sir. Do you hear me? It's on cancel and revoke status.
He go to work, Legend be like, it's like he has a
sense that I'm about to leave.
Like, he's about to leave. He wakes up.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Wake up yet. Chris is a good dad.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I told myself I'm going to attempt to vlog more content of him with Legend, especially because I like to do their yearly updates. I still have to put together the twins update video. Everybody else, Amaya and Caitlin, has more updates, like collage videos, than the other two, because I just. Bro.
Yes.
Oh, he said ever since Amaya got her phone, I don't even know if you ever hear my phone go off. So Amaya has been blowing Chris's phone up ever since she got her phone. And me, y'all, she woke up in the middle of the night and we were asleep. She said, Mama, I woke up and my alarm was going off. Can you come tuck me in? She voice recording because she's still at that age. She tries to talk to text it.
She told me that too. I said, she was asking me, she's like, Chris, when you got to work? I said, I'm on my way home, baby. Like, I'm on my way home right now. She said, Okay. She's like, but when so let me take it back. I told her I was on my way back through text.
Yeah.
And she voice recorded. She's like, Chris, you might have to voice record.
I don't know what
So when
that
I
said.
voice recorded
I did that too.
When I voice recorded that, she recorded that and was like, okay, I'll see you later. I was like, girl, this is crazy.
Amaya, like she be texting y'all. She be on it. And she's either on her phone or her tablet. And then so speaking of tablet, I want to give her that keyboard. Who else? Ava don't y'all. Ava got a new tablet and she don't even be on her tablet. It's weird. Aiden,
because she's 4.
Aiden's obsessed with Candy Crush. I was at my mom's house yesterday and she said, Aiden got me to level 23. She said, I've been stuck on level 20 for the longest. And
okay, let's advance a little bit because the small talk is ridiculous. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say this on a Monday. Look, it's not Legendary's fault because we already know this, right? It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But okay, it's not his fault. But y'all, can you please get this baby a haircut? Like, what is going on? What's going on? Or can you comb it out and plait it down and start to put some oil on it or something? Like, I don't understand why you're not grooming your son's hair. It's gone beyond a joke of the YouTube streets. It's kind of like, girl, when are you going to tend to your son's grooming? And that's what I'm actually talking about. As a mother, when are you going to groom your child?
Say hi. Say hi, guys. He's teasing y'all. He got 4 at the top.
Girl,
3 at the bottom.
Just be honest, nobody really cares.
You know, whether it's just go out to eat, take her somewhere, take her to get a toy. She's been doing good all year.
So I don't know if we covered this part or not. Right now she's talking about Maya's academics. She's talking about how the school system never got back the plaques that you put in your front yard for when you get like student of the week or student of the month or whatever. And then she goes into talking about her career in school and all of the shenanigans. Jasmine was accused and found guilty of plagiarism. Now, I know some of you might think, okay, plagiarism. Did she go to a book and not put the appropriate footnotes? No, plagiarism is using someone else's work and passing it off as your own. Paying someone to write a paper is someone else's work. You put your name on it, you're passing. There's levels to plagiarism and there's types of plagiarism. She did not write the paper. The paper was written by someone else. Who even knows? It could have been written on a paper mill. One of these companies that just has a couple of like, oh, you need a Tom Sawyer paper? Here's Tom Sawyer paper number 200. And they fact checked it and or whatever. But at the end of the day, she paid someone to write it for her. So i.e. someone else's work. And at the end of the day, that's plagiarism. So she plagiarized a paper in college. She also what else did she do? Did she cheat on a test? Girl, this chick has done so much. When she was on bed rest, she had to teach herself some sort of unknown math. I don't know if it was geometry, trigonometry, what she had to learn, but this is a woman who is a minor in math but can't seem to remember one of the math courses that she had to teach herself. So you had to teach it to yourself and you were on bed rest and it's just a total lie. I feel like Jasmine creates some stories and then she can't remember the details. There's something, and you guys can research this, between your long-term and short-term memory. Things that go into your long-term memory bank, unless Jasmine has sustained a traumatic head injury, I don't understand how she doesn't remember something as traumatic as your first pregnancy, bed rest, missing so much work that you had to teach yourself. Like, you're running this story about you teaching yourself something, but for the life of you, you can't remember what it is, and you talk about it all the fucking time. How is it that you tell us this story once a week about you teaching yourself something and being on bed rest, and you haven't taken your lazy ass to go figure out what it was, since you love to tell this fucking story? How is it that you want to talk about this all the time, but you don't know the damn details? It's the drugs. Oh, God. It's ridiculous, right? And guys, if you just do some light reading on how things enter your long-term memory usually has a couple of different things associated with it, one of which is emotion. So when something happens that is traumatic, be it happy, sad, something, anything that is attached, it's not just a memory, but it's a memory also attached to emotion. Do you kind of like watch a video and you remember like that you laughed so hard, and anytime you think about that joke or that video, it just immediately takes you back and you are laughing like you just heard it, like you just can't stop, okay? And or the movies that you watch that are just sad, you watch them and immediately it's like, oh my God, I can't get through. Like Beaches, can't not cry. Terms of Endearment, I'm gonna cry. Um, Gosh, what was the movie with the dog who died? I still haven't even watched the end of it because when they all started saying goodbyes to the dog, I lost it. So long-term memory is something you can't, like, this is a lie. The reason why I think that this is a lie is because if this was so traumatic, you would remember more of the details. And she tells this story all the time and she can't give us the details. Fran, and get light reading, LOL. I just adore you, Fran, because of the things you say. So get into some reading on how the brain operates, guys. If you want some, okay, I'm yes, absolutely. Steel Magnolias doesn't make me cry as much as Terms of Endearment. The Color Purple. There's definitely some movies that it's just like the minute, and I remember like who I watched the movie with and all of those things. But anyway, I digress. But anyway, she's talking about her career, her so-called illustrious basketball career filled with failing classes, plagiarism, being passed along as a jock, all of the things. And this weirdo does not even realize how socially wrong it is. There are people right now who are paying for credits for their children. This chick gets knocked up while on a athletic scholarship and is paying for grades, having papers written for her, being accused and found guilty of plagiarism. She is with a pimp. Like all of these things. This woman is trash, okay? Trash. And she thinks it's like totally okay what she's talking about. Okay? Like she doesn't even have the awareness that she is fucking trash. All the while she still doesn't have 100 likes. Okay? Let's get
Sign back. Amaya would have a sign in the front of the yard. If the kids would have kept bringing the sign back, parents was
part.
Someone said we need to make an OnlyFans.
What?
OnlyFans. Man, I'm about to get my feet pretty and do a feet finders. I heard you get paid a lot. Post pictures of your feet.
Oh, okay.
He said,
My feet really
okay.
not ugly, y'all. The post of your feet. How do we be getting off on feet? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm looking at my feet. I'm just like, how can you get off? Look, you get mad at his whole thing.
Them dusty troll feet.
Hey, what's the word?
Y'all, my kids woke up early. I don't even know. Don't ask me how he's awake. Kaylin was the only one that woke up late. She woke up late, but everybody else was up early. I think the only ones that are asleep, it's just one person asleep right now, right?
Okay, we're just gonna let that go. Jasmine wants to get into foot fetish. Jasmine is a complete social media whore. She doesn't mind whoring out her boyfriend. She doesn't mind whoring out her kids. Now she is entertaining making a fetish page for those ratchet, damn nasty ass feet of hers. She's a social media whore, and I better not hear her complain about nothing. You understand me? Nothing and no one and nothing. If you want to make an OnlyFans and be like damn tuna fish and watch your man walk out the door, just give him a reason Just give him a good reason to go ahead and walk out the door. If you show up on this thing crying, I promise you, we are going to laugh at your ass, period. Okay? You going to be mad and we going to be laughing. Okay? You going to be mad and we're going to be laughing because a woman who wants to be married, a woman who has a man's child, a woman who is serious about her relationship, girl, you want to show up on damn OnlyFans, you go ahead and be my guest because we going to be sitting up here cracking up at you. Okay? We're going to be cracking up at you and you're alone, lonely behind. Okay. Go ahead, set up that OnlyFans. Even if it's just for feet. You sit up there, girl, we're going to be laughing our asses off. Trust and believe. Okay.
See, I don't even know. Yeah, she woke up late. This big butt boy is asleep.
But you notice how
he ate him. He
you notice how she changes these topics so quick.
Man, I'm about to get my feet pretty and do a feet finders. I heard you get paid a lot. Post pictures of your feet.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Oh, okay."
My feet really not ugly, y'all. The post of your feet. How do people be getting off on feet? I'm trying to figure that out.
It's
I'm
not
looking at my
for
feet. I'm
you.
like, how can you get off? Look, he getting mad at his whole thing
Because
because they keep turning.
what's up? What's the word? Man? Hey, what's the word?
Y'all, my kids woke up early. I don't even know. Don't ask me how he's awake.
The lie detector
Kaylee was the only
determined
one that woke
that
up
was a
late.
lie.
I think
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
See, I don't even know. Yeah, she woke up late. This big butt boy is asleep. Aiden already fell asleep? Oh, he ate him.
Why he got to be a big butt boy just like his daddy? He's got to be a big butt boy. Okay, guys. So we're 45 minutes in. Jasmine still doesn't have her likes. So now she gets the her ramen noodles. They're coming, and she calls them kimchi. Those of you who know the Korean amazing delicacy known as kimchi. If any of you guys like sauerkraut, it's like the Korean version of sauerkraut, but it's hot and spicy, and it's called kimchi. So she's eating kimchi ramen noodles, and it's very, very, very spicy. And sis doesn't know how to read. Okay,
Finesse them. The kids had pizza and wings tonight. What they asked for.
She's very defensive.
It's good.
They had wings and noodles. They had wings and pizza. That's what they asked for.
Oh, I see that. Oh, the egg would have been hidden. We had the egg. What meat is this? What meat is this? Good. Look at that, y'all. You should see him. He rocking back and forth. He in his own little world. But yeah, she was like, "Jasmine, you could be somebody. Just keep posting your content." I didn't have the best quality camera. Y'all go back and look at my videos. I showed y'all. People keep thinking that I cheated my way through college. Let me tell y'all something. I did struggle a little bit, but I sat my ass in that study hall, not the library. I went to study hall.
Not the
And my coach was
library.
like, "Why are you late to practice?" Because I'm trying to get. I want to make an A. You know, I wanted to be recognized, and I did get recognized. I got it was called. I got a no, it was academic. It was an academic award when I graduated. So I had a ribbon. I had a white ribbon. It was different colors. It was white and it was red. I mean, white, yellow. And there was another one. I got an academic award because I made an average of. I think I had a.
Girl,
It was a
kimchi
hobby.
is
Like
the
overall,
bomb.
I was. People think that
I love
I cheated.
cabbage,
Let me clear this
period.
up. I cheated in high school. College, I studied my ass off, and I didn't know what I was doing. It was hard.
I cheated high school. I'm sorry, guys. I have no respect for this woman. So when I look at the end of the day, she's weird and she's a fucking train wreck. And at the end of the day, anyone who can defend some woman who sits up here and talks about how she cheated her way through high school and college. Because if you're in college, you're cheating college. If you got to college not on your own merits, you're there cheating because you don't deserve that spot. You've taken the spot for someone else who could have qualified, but they let you in because they wanted to use you as a workhorse and play basketball for their institution who makes money off of you doing that. Okay, just like when you said that you taught yourself something of which you still can't seem to remember what math it was, considering that you are a math minor. Okay. You're a math minor, but you can't remember what math discipline you taught yourself. And you still failed, but the teacher passed you anyway. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. But somewhere around this point, it was like around 50 minutes in. Let's get to where she's talking. She still doesn't have the likes, guys. That's the whole point of this live. Sis couldn't get her likes up. She went for 2
Asked
hours.
somebody to do it, and I got plagiarized. My teacher was like, because you're an athlete, I'm going to let you redo it. Boy, I sat there and read that shit, and I didn't know what I was reading, but I did the best.
But all of you who are busting your ass to go work over at In-N-Out or Walmart to pay for books and pizza, whatever your student loan or whatever your parents couldn't provide for you, your kids are working, and then you've got this big schlump-a-dump dummy who decided to do nothing with herself other than become a baby factory for bums, sits up here, takes up space, gets free grades. Meanwhile, other people are working their ass off to get grades and to get by, and this chick gets an honors ribbon.
Best, and I still got to be. You know, and it was, you know what test it was? It was compared to religion. That's so, I don't know. I don't care what nobody said. Compared to religion is compared to religion and social studies is hard for me. Compared to religion, I'm stepping outside of my zone, going to other people's religion, learning about their religion.
What religion do you have?
And it was fun in class. Don't get me wrong, because
what religion did Jasmine have? Jasmine hasn't even taken her kids to church. This is the woman who has said she has never taken her children to church, and she has a 10-year-old. Okay. Girl, I hollered this weekend. Young Miami says she loves Diddy because he takes her to church. I was like, girl, Diddy taking you into the bedroom and slaying you with that sausage is not church, okay? That is not church, boo-boo. Carisha thinks she's being funny by talking about Diddy taking her to church. Taking you to the bedroom and slaying you with that dick is not church, boo. Okay?
one of them,
And Jasmine.
I had to teach myself at home. And honestly,
Jasmine is a whole cheater
like,
and a liar.
You taught yourself.
She has
so
I'm going to pass. Girl, stop
so
it.
you can play next semester because they needed me first of all. It was hard. It was not.
They passed you because they knew how stupid
it was not
you were.
Easy doing it outside of class when you missing class. When you miss class, you up. And I'm that person that likes to take a lot of notes. I like to take notes. I like to highlight key points.
You know why missing class messed her up? Because she wasn't reading her books. If you guys watch this, because she can't read. That's exactly what I was getting. Live, laugh, love. Get out my head. Get out of my head. The reason why she needed to be in class is because bitch can't read. Okay? That bitch can't read. All right? So she needed the class because that's how she did her learning. That's how she did all of her learning. Okay? If she missed a little, she missed a lot. Because she needs that daily instruction because sis wasn't reading. Thank you, Live, Laugh, Love. And it is true. If you are in school and you listen to your lectures, for the most part, you can kind of get by based on just class participation, right? If you sit and listen, your instructor is giving you high level pretty much everything you need to know, but there is always going to be something in the text that you need to read. But she was highlighting because she needed the cliff notes. Number one, she was busy with a pimp. Number two, she had just opened up her baby factory and she was trying to play basketball. She was dipping in the lady pond. Okay. She was busy with her scissor sisters. Okay. And sis was busy.
I like to bullet point everything. Okay, that was me. What'd you do? You said what?
Can you hear me, bro? Nope.
Oh, I would have been your best friend. A lot of my teammates, they be like, "Hey, Jazz, you got me?" I'd be like, "You got my money?" You got, especially in math. I was like, "You got." That's another thing people don't know. When I had Kaylin, I got put on bed rest, and I had to learn how to do. What was it? It was math, but it was one of them. I can't even remember. I had to teach myself at home, and honestly, I failed. But my teacher was like, "You taught yourself. You barely failed."
Chris in the kitchen.
So you can play next semester because they needed me first of all. It was hard. It wasn't algebra. It was something else. I cannot think of the other name of that math. But it was hard. But I passed, y'all. I ended up passing. I told him that I wanted to.
Yeah, I heard her bulletproof.
Try to test again. Take a test. I cannot remember. It's not. It wasn't algebra or something. It was called something else. Let me see if somebody else said it in here. I don't remember what it was called. Didn't you say you went to school on 504 plan? That's for special. So I did go to school for 504 plan, and that was actually in elementary and middle school. I did go 504 plan. I spoke about that years ago. So kind of like, you know, I guess you can say like special needs that he helped with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They not in college. Okay, let's back that up. That was in elementary.
Notice how he laughs at her all the
When you get in high
time.
school, you can test out of it. And
Look
I
at
tested out of my
Jasmine
504.
cleaning out the garage.
I needed a little help. And it was more so, I feel like it was more. That's what it's in place for. If you need a little bit of help. As far as reading and stuff, that's what I was in there for reading. That's it. I tested out of it. Because you can go all the way until high school. Let's clear that up. You can't go all the way until high school. I tested out my freshman year. Whenever I was at Hendrickson High School. So before I switched high schools, I had already tested out.
Okay, pearls of wisdom. I see you, boo boo. Yeah, she was in the adult pregnant woman's basketball version of No Child Left Behind, the college edition. Do you see how these schools, like Jasmine got herself into the system to the point where she got to skate through college? She is dumb as fuck. She has retained nothing. And because of this, because of the amount of red tape that she was able to get put into, she was able to snag a bachelor's degree. And this chick is dumb as a bag of rocks. Okay.
What they think that y'all had to learn. Nobody else took my test. I had to sit my ass down right there and take my test.
Nobody else took my test. Like, that's even an option. Someone else taking your test. This chick is so full of shenanigans. Okay. And people sit up here and get mad when people talk about this woman. You got to be kidding me. And I don't know Jasmine, and I will never know Jasmine. Jasmine puts this shit on her channel for us to watch and enjoy and to consume her content. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay. All right.
If you got a bachelor's degree or any kind of degree in college, thumbs up this live. Not thumbs up. Put a thumbs up in the comments.
Girl, an hour in, she still don't have her likes.
Mm-hmm. He's been up this whole time. I told you. He's sleeping. Look, he's tired. He's been rocking. He's doing this.
Girl, she still don't have her likes.
Around that time, it was just me and Kaylin. I didn't have any. I didn't have Maya or the twin. It was just me and Kaylin. And I was living with my mom at that time. They said something stupid. Chris said your degree is in Christology.
Christology.
What the hell is that?
That's a good fucking word, but that's funny.
What the fuck does that mean, though?
You know what that means.
Because you be studying Chris.
You do everything I told you to do.
Oh.
You study Chris. She's so dumb.
I can coach a high school team. Not middle school.
You're not
AAU,
coaching nothing, girl. Forget it. You can't make a check coaching nothing.
Yeah, his dad's gonna take him out.
So what?
I was like, take him out. He's falling asleep. Is it spicy, Chris? Over there? No, it's not spicy. I don't think it's spicy. It's spicy to you?
Yeah.
What? Did you put the little sauce on it?
I was saying it's spicy. Okay, it's spicy to me.
It ain't spicy, y'all. Not to me.
He's so ignorant, girl. He's so ignorant.
I used to.
I can handle it. You know me. I eat the hottest thing if it's up to me.
Bougie gang, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button where we don't stop the show. Because you haven't hit the likes. Just hit the like because.
But I want to see.
Girl.
I'm telling you, I can't.
Okay, but I want you to handle it. I want you to do it. Y'all want him to do the video too?
I'm good.
The hot chip challenge.
I'm good.
I love spicy.
This mess.
Like, okay, this is what we're having, and he put what was the sauce called?
The sriracha.
Sriracha in it. This with
Girl, can you read?
whatever the beef things he called it.
She can't read.
Oh, he wraps his arms around his daddy. I've never tried the noodles. We always buy the little package or the jar, and then we put it in there. But the noodles by themselves, they is hitting. We still got 250.
Oops, I just missed
Kimchi.
it.
It's good.
Like it already came with kimchi.
Like it look like how it look, or
I'm telling you, it came with kimchi already.
I probably ate it. Because I was eating it whatever was at the top, I was eating it off. Yes, get the likes up, y'all. Thank you, Mel. The chewing / food police are in here. Are they mad because I'm chewing?
Look, let me tell you something. This girl came to drop tea on what was going on with with the situation with Chris's baby mom, she never got the likes. So she basically ran her mouth about herself all night, which I was here for it, actually. I wasn't mad at
I'm
it.
gonna eat. Y'all know
Okay,
that.
you go right on ahead,
Ain't nothing to do here.
sis.
I'm gonna eat. Now we out in public, that's different, you know.
Girl. Okay, Pearls of Wisdom Hips laughed at her the same way she
Read your
said
comment.
her dad called her
Oh my, y'all on
radio.
this night.
Now he's finding out that she was on 504
Kimchi,
IEPs.
that's how you say it.
And
Kimchi,
it wasn't like behavioral. I mean, I just want to clear something up too. IEPs are one thing. But there are children out here who are suffering. They may have had a diagnosis, and I'm not just talking about like a behavioral diagnosis. They may have had to go through chemo treatment. They may have broken their legs severely in a skiing accident. They're on pain medication. They're going back and forth to the orthopedist. They may have missed 2 weeks of school. Nowadays, because school is online, it's easier for kids who may be at home for some sort of illness, injury, even medication, and they may have a 504 plan. So it's not just because a kid's slow. It's not just because a kid acts out and has behavior issues. A lot of times it can be, but there are kids who are suffering with illness and injury, and long-term injury, and may have had to have surgery, heart problems, all different kinds of things, that if you engage in a 504, you are protecting your kid from potentially losing a whole year of school, or it being the exorbitant absences looked at as absences when there is some sort of medical issue, but they're still able to get their work done. So every kid on a 504 is not a Jasmine, okay? But in any case, in what we're discussing here, a 504 is definitely Jasmine. How she was able to finesse the system since elementary school, I have no idea, but she looks high as hell right here. Okay. Do you see? Ooh. Hold on. Let me move sis. Her eyes are blazed. Her nose is on fleek. Everything is a mess. Okay. A mess. I mean, I think she had some sort of intellectual deficiency, or I don't know how to say it the right way to not sound awful, but she had some sort of intellectual situation going on, which is why I think her situations were in place. Because sis said she couldn't read or write. Okay.
Imminent kimchi, kimchi, right?
It's like a cabbage.
People said I was saying it wrong last time when I said kamichi.
Yeah, it's not kimchi at all. It's
Because you can't read.
It was, I mean, I don't know. It was just cooked on the stove. It wasn't fried. It was just like cooked. So okra is slimy on the inside, really. Like, kind of.
Oh, she said something about slime, and Chris reacted. Listen to this.
Steak?
Hell yeah.
Listen to this.
Oh, this weekend, I can honestly say this weekend feels like it's going by slow. And I like that, y'all.
Yeah, me too.
Because most of the time,
one.
today was Sunday.
Today was Sunday.
Every day is a weekend when you don't have a job, bitch. Okay. Other than you having to take those kids to the bus stop, every day is the weekend for you. You don't have a job. Okay? Where do you have to be? Where do you have to get dressed to go? What are you doing? You don't even show up on the internet at the same time. You don't drop off your videos. Like, what in the world? Every day is the weekend to you, right?
Yeah, I swear to God, I was like, fuck, I gotta get up early in the fucking morning, bro. Like,
So they start
"This school
talking
tomorrow?"
about
I was like, I don't think so.
thank you, sis. They start talking about thank you for the super sticker.
I love okra. Oh my God. I love okra. I love fried okra. I love the whatever it's called when it's slimy. I like it that way too. Do you like okra? He don't like the texture.
Girl.
But you like fried okra,
I like fried okra.
but not the like
So-
slimy type okra.
I never
Whatever
had
it's called.
slime.
Huh?
Never had the slime.
What? My mom cooked it. Remember? I forgot when it was. And I was like, babe, just try it. It was
Listen to how he pops off at her saying something. Ooh, I just got a Fenty Savage order. Yes. Guys, I had any of you guys who belong to Fenty Savage Club, like the buying where you buy the credits every month, y'all, I had 4 credits and I was like, you know what? I need to just spend this. Because that means like 4 months have gone by. I hadn't purchased anything. So they just delivered to the house. They just dropped off my package. So I can't wait. I will do a little unboxing, a little unbagging. It's at the door right now. So I will have that probably on my Instagram. So if you're following Francoise Vlogs on Instagram, go ahead and check out what I got. What did I order? I think I ordered some athleisure because we invested in kind of a little bit of a home gym situation, and I needed some athleisure, and that's that on that. So anyway, let's keep going. But she is going to talk about some slime, and I think based on Medusa talking about some big slime, it caught his ear, and I think he thought she was trying to be funny. Okay.
She had cooked it on the stove, but you ate everything else. The like the greens and stuff. When she had greens and stuff, I was like,
Okay, but what was the okra though? Like, why was it slimy?
That's
I
not
like
okra.
fried okra.
It was. I mean, I don't know. It was just cooked on the stove.
Even on
See,
burgers.
when
noodles,
she said slimy,
Well,
I
steak,
think he
steak,
got caught up on her making that reference about
Oh, this weekend, I
Medusa,
can this weekend feels like
and I
it's
think he
slow,
thought
and I
she
like
was
that, y'all.
trying
Yeah,
to
me
be
too.
funny.
'Cause my
Just
first
listen
one
to this. I'm
today
gonna
was
not
Sunday.
say
It was
too
Sunday.
much.
I swear to God, I was like, fuck, I gotta get up early in the fucking morning, bro. Like,
But Maya was like, "We have school tomorrow." I was like, "I don't think so." I love okra. Oh my god, I love okra. I love fried okra. I love the whatever it's called when it's slimy. I like it that way too. Do you like okra? He don't like the texture. But you like fried okra,
I like fried okra.
but not the like slimy type okra.
I never
Whatever
had
that's called.
slimy.
Huh?
Never had the slimy.
What? My mom cooked it. Remember? I forgot when it was. I was like, "Babe, just try it." It was. She had cooked it on the stove, but you ate everything else. The like the greens and stuff. When she had greens and stuff, I was like,
Okay, but what was the okra though? Like, why was it slimy?
That's
I like
okra.
fried okra.
It was. I mean, I don't know. It was just cooked on the stove. It wasn't fried. It was just like cooked. So okra is slimy on the inside, really. Like kind of.
Was it like a okra casserole or something? I don't remember.
I forgot what she had cooked. It was just. Now you got me wondering. Now I'm about to ask her, what was that you made again?
Ain't she on there? You said she was there.
I don't know if she's still here. Mama, what if you are here? What was that called when you made it? I think it was just okra though.
This should help your allergies a little bit.
Boiled. It is. It's helping a lot. Boiled okra. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was your mom?
No, that was somebody else, but that's what it was. It's on the stove.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
I like that. I love it. With some hot sauce.
If it's full food, then I'll try it. Other than that, I'm not eating that shit. Because I could be wrong, but no, because it's not spicy anymore.
What?
I say, isn't okra like a fucking jalapeno?
I don't know. What is okra?
Is okra a jalapeno, guys? Isn't okra a fucking jalapeno? Guys, if you didn't know that we are dealing with a certain subset of a subset of a subset of the subpar, girl, you know it now. Okay, sis? Okay. While we're on the topic, Rihanna, do you have some sort of paperwork on ASAP Rocky over there? I know he got his own coins, baby, but we know he's not a billionaire. I wonder, does she have some papers on so ASAP can't file something and try and get some of her coins because she got his son over there? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hopefully sis got, I'm sure she probably had, you got to probably sign something coming in the door if you want to mess with Rihanna. Okay. You're not gonna get a
Okra
Zala.
gets slimy when it's steamed, so she steamed it. That's what it was.
Slimy okra.
Get them
is
lights up. We got
disgusting.
591 people in here.
Yeah, and nobody still
Boiled
hit the
okra
like
with
button.
tomatoes. Oh my god, yes, she put tomatoes in hers. Or I think she might have put like rotel or something in there.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh my god, I love
He
me some
said,
okra.
"Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
good
know
on
what
that."
got me there. What's the next type of food that you like?
Cow tongue.
Ew, really? You tried it?
Cow tongue and alligator tail.
Chris has tried more food than I've tried.
That shit there, boy.
That's one thing about being with him.
And duck curry.
Never tried it. See, I never tried none of that stuff. One thing about being with him is that he's, put me out there to try different things, experiment, try different stuff. Because I don't try a lot of stuff, but I'm afraid to cow tongue, man. What was it tough?
Man, that shit good. I ain't gonna fuck nobody say on some tacos.
I saw some on TikTok, y'all. They was cooking cow shin, right? Is that what it was? I was like, you can cook that?
Girl, that sounds like prison food.
Is where it's at.
Someone said curry goat and rice.
Yes,
It's like I
that shit right there,
cannot
that shit gonna have
exactly.
you addicted. A goat is
It's like the dumb dummy dumb 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 dumb. Yes, two dummies.
Yes, is that good?
That roast video that I did, that was his recipe, y'all.
Nobody cares.
You gonna eat no more? You know me. You don't want it?
I eat more than you.
No, let me see. Hey, how you eat?
I'm done, mom.
Oh, I thought you said some meat. I'm about to take your meat. I was. I'm about to take his meat.
Take my
meat. She was about to take his meat.
I'm about to take meat in your thing. That just still sound bad. Yeah, he's in the bed, y'all. Chris, I put him in the room.
She was about to take his meat. What'd you say?
Mel said oxtail, rice, and peas is fire.
Okay, we believe you, Jasmine.
I'll feed a baby. They were like, "Dad, you on your second plate? Make him a plate." I was like,
okay, let's get to this part right here.
I'm gonna put meat. It's only there. I'm like, go to the corner store and go get me some ice cream. Y'all, that
so they got into some ice cream. Jasmine, I don't know if you're pregnant or not, Jasmine, but you getting ready to be as fat as Olivia because you already waddle, sis. I don't know what's going on over there, but you waddle like you're about 500. And I don't know what's going on. Like all this nighttime eating and the ice cream and the noodles, you're going to be looking crazy and you're going to be mad and depressed, especially when Chris walks out the door.
Yes, he played too much. Listen, he played too much. Get my damn. I got a blue one right there.
What?
You might as well just give it to me.
Bro.
You might as well. You got a lot of blue ones in there.
I know.
And the reason why he eating his is because I already ate mine.
Yeah, she all in my shit dipping.
Hey, let me show them. Let me show the camera. Like, y'all see that blue piece? There's a green one too. That's cookie dough. Woo. You don't get all that.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Guys, we're up a minute and an hour and 30 minutes. And they still don't have 200 likes.
Cold in my mouth. My shit burning.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I feel fine. I should have told you to give me ice cream. Another one. I did. I just thought about that.
Okay.
I did say that. Put it on the
Okay.
list.
Bums always know how to cook food other
I
people
already had one, y'all.
Okay, guys, we are an hour and 30 minutes in. Let's see what else.
Right. Why people worry about Jasmine? I don't know. He right here. He ain't going nowhere.
Girl, we know that he is a whole bum, and
I
it's
love
been
Chris.
certified by his baby
She's
moms.
going to
He
stand by
lives
her
off
man,
of
honey.
women until he
Her man
can't
10
use them
toes down.
anymore.
It doesn't matter. Oh, that was a hater. I didn't even finish reading the whole message. What I was saying this time, I was not trying to sound when I was talking about you. Put it on my throat.
It's helping all that. I'm going down your throat.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to say that, but
Oh,
you were
okay.
put the ice cream on the tip of me.
Ew.
Put it on the tip of the
What happened?
spoon. Put it on the tip of the spoon, and then just put it.
Ew, do you hear him
Put it
trying
at
to
the tip
talk
of my
low
tongue.
Don't
key,
even be like that.
low
Okay,
key
give me the ice
sexy
cream.
with Jasmine? Ew.
That ain't gonna work.
And she's
Oh.
losing it.
Cream.
See, that's not me. That's him. That's
I
him
didn't
doing
say
that.
shit.
You said it. You said cream.
Look.
But
Okay.
you know, my computer be acting stupid. Like I don't want to cut on.
Okay. Guys, there's a lot. It's, it was, this is the live, honestly. This is the type of live that I think her audience would have enjoyed simply because they want that from her. You know what I'm saying? They want to interact with her a certain type of way. And I think that this would have been the type of live that her audience really would have enjoyed. Now, does some of her audience want her to start cussing and fussing and react? I don't really recall. Now, I wasn't watching the chat because I didn't watch this live. I was busy making eggplant parmesan for my family. I was cooking a home cooked meal for my people. And I was just listening. Now, so I wasn't watching the chat and I did not watch this live. I listened to it like we're listening to it today on Girl 1.5. If you can believe it, if you guys have a hard time listening to Jasmine, bump the speed to 1.5. I promise you it's more doable. Anywho, this is the type of live her audience really want from her. Talking to them, not cussing and fussing. But this is not the type of live that Jasmine wanted to do. Jasmine wanted to get into the shits on Chris's business. Chris is such a powder keg. The minute she mentioned something slimy, he just kind of immediately wanted to check her. But I'm trying to figure out, how was she going to get into the shits talking about Medusa when you're checking her on using the word slime? It seems like it was a problem. So I don't know. I don't know what these two were up to, but Jasmine talking about her school career basically cancels anything that she's ever talked about academic wise. But guys, let's do this real quick. We didn't get into much else on these other topics. I may come back a little bit later today and talk a little bit more gossip on a Monday. And thank you for the likes, guys. You guys handled that, and I appreciate it so much. It's New Tears 2023, guys. Who's the saddest? Is it Strong Mommy Chrissy, sad and still wants her own sausage? Is it Strong Mommy Chrissy? Only 7% say of you say she's the saddest. So she must not be the saddest. She's the least sad of the saddest, okay? Who else is sad, guys? Is it Jasmine? Right now you guys say 39%. No one believes her at all. She's just with the damn cap and the lies. So is she sad because people think she's a liar?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Girl, I don't know. What do you guys say? 39% so far. Guys, if you haven't got your vote in, get your vote in. We have 526 votes. We still have 437. Some people left the building because sis hit the ad button. If you're premium, you don't get ads, okay? But sis hit the premium button. Sis hit the ad button because girl, I gotta get my coins some type of way, okay? Is Keesha the saddest because that house and Splash just won't do what she wants her to do? Okay. Is Keesha mad because she wants Splash to act a certain type of way and that house just will not cooperate? 26% of you say so. Okay. Live, plot number 7 and play number 521 failed, guys. Okay, with 528 votes, y'all, it's final. Okay. Who's the saddest? It's Jasmine, 39%. Live, plot number 7, play number 521 failed. Keesha, girl, that house and Splash, girl, they're just not going to cooperate, according to 26% of Bougie Gang, 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 Gang. And damn 7%, Strong Mommy Chrissy, she's the least sad of the saddest on the YouTube streets because she still wants her own sausage, guys. Okay, that's what you guys are saying. If you are a member, you have a whole Olivia video waiting for you in members. It's just for you guys. I don't know what you're waiting for. Some of you have watched and a lot of you have not. Don't forget to take advantage of your exclusive content for members. It's right there for you, sis. Okay, so go get you some. And that's it, and that's all, guys. Let me go ahead and screenshot this survey so I can post it. Guys, I'll be back later. It's still early. It's only 11 o'clock. So I'll be back before the night is through. And we've got a couple of other videos. The Muckers did release a little bit of their wedding video. I'm going to say this. They did the wedding in the backyard, and whoever did do the wedding decor and design for the backyard, overall it looked cute. It was giving as some YouTube streets messy hookup marriage. It was giving. I mean, hey, if you can steal a man, if you can drop one, steal another, make homie completely forget he had a baby and get married in the backyard of the house that he just bought you, girl, I am not going to even clown at that. Creole Bay must have magic fairy dust in her pants because Rakan is through. Homie is sprung and they got married and she looked very happy, and they had their little backyard wedding and they got married over to the pond and it was cute. Hey Jessica, hey boo boo. And yeah, so maybe we'll look through that. You guys let me know what you guys want to run through. But yeah, Jasmine, girl, we're done for the day. Cause this dumb shenanigans, girl, Jasmine is dumb certified. You cannot tell me nothing about Jasmine. Nothing, nobody. Okay. And as far as feeling sorry for Liv, tell Liv to stay out the police station, stop filing reports, and stop bothering people that aren't bothering her. At the end of the day, sis was happy someone took her picture. It makes her feel bigger and better than what she actually is, and that people actually are paying attention to what she's doing. And it's because we're talking, laughing, and gossiping. Okay. That's really it. Don't get it twisted. Don't think it's more than what it is. It is what it is, and that's it. Okay. So where else? Let's see. Let me check and see if there's any other comments. Okay, let's see if there's any other comments. The wedding was trash. Okay, you said it, I didn't. Okay. Everyone have a wonderful day, okay? Perfect. All right, guys, you guys take care. I will see you guys a little bit later on. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll be back, okay?
Mad, jealous, mad, jealous, hating. Jealous, mad, jealous, hating.
Walk it like I talk it. 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 Walk it like I talk it.